Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Sure, you've been here before to your three-card spread this week with Katie Rubin, me. So, as you may know, and maybe not if you're brand new to this video series, what I do is I am an Akashic Records reader and an energy healer, divine light, mystic, and so forth. So what I do before I tape these is I open the Akashic Records for everyone for whom this video is intended, or I'll say everyone who's going to watch this video, I'd like the record keepers to deliver us a three-card spread from my favorite tarot deck, which is this one, the fabulous, fabulous Enchanted Map deck. I asked the beings of light and the record keepers in the Akashic Records to pull us a three-card spread for anyone who's going to watch this video. So theoretically, if you're watching this, this spread is for you. So we did that just now before turning on the camera, and this is your spread here we have. In the recent past position, you can see here on the left, let's see, did I do it correctly? This is your left, right? This is the recent past, this is your present moment, and this is the outcome card. So let's talk about what each of these is. In the recent past, we have the slow and steady card. The present moment, we have the unexpected visitors card. I love that card myself. And in the about to be, soon to be, right around the corner outcome card position, we have the movement card. So this is interesting. This is dynamic and fun and not really status quo-y. It's very kind of shake it up. So we have the slow and steady card. I'm going to give you kind of my channeled read on this three-card spread for you, and then we'll go through and read what the author of the little book that accompanies this particular deck says about each of these cards. So as I do that, I'm just tapping into the records again of everyone for whom this spread is intended and everyone for whom this video is being made. And so the record keepers, for everyone here, want to acknowledge that it has been a deep and profound time of looking within. You've probably been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of questioning and wondering and not suring. We're not quite sure what's happening. And so there's been a real need to, and also it looks like, based on this card, that in the recent past you've had reasons to slow down. Maybe you noticed you were moving too quickly. Maybe you noticed that the speed with which you were moving wasn't working for you. Maybe the world slowed you down. Maybe your job slowed you down. Maybe COVID-19 slowed you down. Something moved you into a slow and steady pace. But there's also a really nice energy with this particular kind of slow and steady. It has the feeling of like a kind, compassionate, bright, slow and steady. You've moved steadily with a sense of, this is what my nervous system needs. This is the self-care I require at this time. That was the recent past. In the present moment, you've got some surprising guests, some unexpected visitors. Now that can come in many, many forms, right? That for you, that might be a hummingbird outside your window. It might be family members who come to visit. It might be new friends that you make out of nowhere. It might be a new partner that you run into at the grocery store wearing your creepy murder mask, but they've got their creepy murder mask and you find each other creepy and charming. Unexpected visitors, we'll find out more what the deck says about that. The record keepers don't have much more to say on that. And then the movement card, the outcome card, the slow and steady pace and the way that you were honoring your nervous system in the recent past have actually done a lot of work to line you up with your correct alignment with Source. You know, oftentimes when we slow down, we get back into connection with ourselves and with the divine. And as a result, we've got these unexpected visitors showing up. But you have to get that you attracted them to you. You brought the unexpected visitors in by slowing down and getting connected to yourself and therefore connected to Source more deeply, more fully than you might have been a few moments before. And as a result, there's some movement on the horizon. Maybe you're going to physically move or leave your place. Maybe you're going to, change jobs or change partners or you were going to go to Tahiti for the weekend, but instead you're going to Jamaica. Who knows? But there's some movement. So let's see what the cards say and what the record keepers, have to add. Burp. As we see what the cards say. So the slow and steady card, according to this deck. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race? This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. Isn't that lovely? And that's just what we were talking about before. Is there anything else you guys want to add? No. Okay, and then the present moment, as a result of having done what that just said, if you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. How fun. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, like my dog jumping up on my lap right now to make a surprise visit in this video. At first, they may seem inconvenient, like a dog on your lap in the middle of a video, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. I'd have to say I agree. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Boy, howdy, isn't that the story of my life over and over again? I have all these nice, thick, elaborate, complex plans for how shit's gonna go. And it doesn't. It never does. But the cool thing is, over the years, just in case this is inspiring and hope-inducing for you, the deeper I've allowed my connection to Source to be, like the more spiritual work I've done and the more healing work and the more alignment with the divine, the more that, A, I am so relieved to let go of my plans. My plans are exhausting. And B, I'm so happy when I do because the results are so much more fluid and ease-filled and happy-making. Like the divine brought me here to Mencos, Colorado, where I live now, where every minute feels like magic. One of the things I discovered on my trip here before I moved here recently was that the energetic vibration of this area is such that my Akashic records are sort of always open. So I'm in a constant state of super high vibrational alignment with the divine. And I'm super grounded because the earth here, the spirit of this land is incredibly potent and healing. Sophia Gaia, not to be too crass, but is like shooting divine earth, soul, love energy up through my crotch, all the way into the heart chakra. And it is incredible. So combined with feels like my records are open all day, which is always a bright, shiny energy anyway, with Sophia Gaia, the soul of earth, shooting divine light up through the old 1, 2, 3 into the heart. Boy, am I having a peaceful, fluid, lovely time. Lovely. This was not in my life plan. My life plan had nothing to do with the Four Corners, okay, or Colorado, and certainly not Mencos. Where the hell am I? I'm in a beautiful kitchen I can call my own because I followed the light. Anyway, so that's just an example of what happens when we surrender and follow the unexpected detour-y path that the divine lays out for us. Okay, so that's that. And they wanted me to tell you that little side story about my life. And then the deck has to say about this movement card. Very exciting, the movement card. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is a time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. We all know about that in the world right now. COVID. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. I did that. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. I certainly did. When these three cards came up, by the way, I was like, so is this for me, you guys? And they're like, nah, this is for the people. Mine would be in a different order because I just did all that. It's like movement would be in the past position. Anyway, let's talk about you. We're talking about you. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you now know the actions you need to take. This is not a time for fear. Let it go, and move forward, is what the deck says to you, my friend. So, you slowed down. You connected with yourself. That always brings us closer to spirit and to our own spiritual alignment. Unexpected visitors are here in this moment, right this now, present time. It's happening. Detours, surprises. Be open to them, okay? Oftentimes, the surprises and the detours are the whole juice of life. And as a result, you're going to find some fun movement propelling you forward. That's an exciting read. I'm excited for you. I just had a big old freaking change. It's been great. May you have a big old change, and may it be as great for you as it's been for me. Namaste. Thank you guys for being here. Check out the podcast. It's called All the Answers. And in it, we give you all the answers. It's, of course, a somewhat ironic title because nobody has all the answers, but I kind of do through the Akashic Records, except not really, but kind of, pretty much. But I'm human and we're all flawed, but God has all the answers and I have a direct line, so you might want to tune in. My sweater is falling down. All the Answers podcast. Check it out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.